Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. Tonight's show is dedicated to a great man, a role model, an educator, a coach, and a maker of men. This person's name is Wilson Artie Williams. This show is dedicated to my brother. Always be my brother. Sorry for the tardiness, but I was just coming back from a celebration of life for my brother Artie Williams. May he rest in peace. With saying that, welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and tonight we have a very special guest. This basketball head is a Murry Bergtraum High School great, all-seated performer, and team MVP in his junior and senior years, leading his Blazers to a city championship title game, but came up short to the number 1 seed Wally High School. So salute to Wally. It's been 24 years since Bergtraum has been back to the city championship, and his basketball head was there to witness the Blazers defeat Transit Tech in an epic game in 2022. This basketball head is also a member of the legendary New York Gauchos AAU team under Coach Fred Neal from 1997 to 1998. After his amazing high school career, he went to 6 different colleges chasing his dream. But as he said, he was tolerated and not appreciated. Well, we're going to appreciate you tonight, King, because you're going to get your flowers. But he also said he had an amazing time during the process. Eventually, he graduated with a bachelor's in physical education and a master's in special education, and has been a teacher in the DOE, that's Department of Education, for those of you who don't get it, for 17 years. This basketball head is also co-owner of a juice bar called Juice Bar 101 NYC in Queens. Hope I'm getting that right, because you see how he put that NYC in there. That's what we representing. NYC at its finest, and one of his greatest basketball players. So, without further ado, help me welcome to the show, Murry Bergtraum High School great and all-city performer, Jalon Holmes.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yes. You have just now into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
We here now. I just want to make sure I wave to all the people, make sure everybody's in the room. I know there's going to be a lot more joining us, man. How you doing this evening, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad to have you, man. Let me tell you. So, our friend E, my guy, he was just telling me, came up, he was like, yo, G, see homie right there? He was the real deal. I was like, word? He said, nah, he was my teammate. We all came to represent. He said, but nah, my dude, humble guy, man. deserve his flowers, man. He did a lot for us coming up, you know, holding us down on the court, and was a good dude off the court. So he deserved to be in the show. And listen, I listen to my friends, man. If they gonna always tell me the right thing. And listen, we here now, brother. So
Yeah, we
here to give you your flowers, brother.
We here. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yo, shout out to E. Yo, E, what up, baby?
No doubt, no doubt. My God, 3 Easy. So I want to jump right into this, man. Who introduced you to the game?
Yo, man, I want to, my mom's, straight up, man. You know, I grew up in Ocean Hill, Brownsville section of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Atlantic Towers 249. And
Okay.
Word. And my mom's, you know what I mean? She just wanted to keep me busy and keep me out the streets. You know what I'm saying? So my mom's, you know, she was she worked downtown Brooklyn in like Park Slope. You know what I'm saying? And my mom's at the time, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, downtown Brooklyn, everything is, you know, all the little leagues, anything you could do for kids was down there.
Right.
So my mom's, you know what I'm saying? She had put me in a league, 78 Precinct Youth Council, 1991. You know what I'm saying? And what happened though, I was playing ball in the neighborhood, you know, back of the building. You know what I'm saying? And I started really falling in love. Rest in peace to my man Snatch, Sean Karan Gaines. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you know, Sean, he's 2 years older than me, and he had that Isaiah Thomas dribble. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, watching my man Snatch, you know what I'm saying? It was easy when that ball came out your way, blah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had grown to like it, and my mom was like, yo, we gonna put you in a league. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my moms, man. She introduced me to the game.
Salute to Mom Duke, man, for sure. Listen, brother, you make it seem like it was so easy. You know, New York City ball players, what they say, right? We can't shoot, right? Huh? Yeah, right. From one shooter to another. You know what I mean?
Factory.
Right. You was knocking those things down.
Yeah. Definitely. That was my thing, man. Yeah. So
how did you develop that? What did that, you know? How did you develop that jump shot? Did it just come naturally?
Nah, hell no.
Over time?
Hell no. Nah. So shout out to my moms again. Right? We gonna go back. Nah, this is real talk. So if you knew me in 6th grade, right? I was 11. I used to shoot from my chest. Right? It's like a push shot.
Fact.
But it would go in, right? You know what I'm saying? And I want to say 7th grade, same shit, right? Woo. So my mom's, one day we was in the gym, I was at a practice. So my mom, she had to practice, she watching me. Now people don't know this, my mom's played ball in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Real talk. So my mom's, you know what I'm saying? She said, give me the ball. She took the ball, my mom's lefty. So she put the ball right here and flicked the wrist right there off the backboard. Boom, boom. She said, stop shooting like a girl. Shoot. Stop shooting like a girl. Shoot like this. Right?
I'm definitely listening. I'm grabbing the ball because what a lot of people don't know, you was doing that because we didn't have that much strength. So
right.
A lot of times we was pushing it. It was the
push shot.
It. Yeah. And then most kids, when they get to high school, they still shoot that way, not knowing they got to bring that thing up here.
Word.
And your moms knew that off the rip.
My moms knew that, right? But listen, before I even get there, like I said, even though I would push it, it would go in. You know what I'm saying, right? So I want to give a shout out. It's 2 people that people don't know. These are my guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, like people think, you know, this social media shit is crazy. Nah, they like, so 6th grade, right? I was a shy dude too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love ball, but I wasn't fiending to be like, let's play.
Right.
Unless I was in my neighborhood at first. So in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was at PS 20. That's not my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I went to school downtown, had good curriculum down there. My mom sent me and my brother down there. And we had like a little team. Nobody really even knew. Like, it really wasn't even big like that. But I want to shout out my man Congress, right? I got to give him his love. You know what I'm saying? My man Congress. A lot of people know him as Bucci. That's my man Congress, right? So Congress was the first killer in my age group I ever seen, right? Now, Congress was on my team, but with Congress, he would dominate, right? And we used to practice at lunchtime. He would skip the ball to me and be like, shoot it, son, right? So I had the push shot, and it would just, it would go in, you know what I'm saying? So I want to shout out Congress. That was like spring 92. And then we go into the summer 92. I word to my mother, I meet Isaiah Thomas in the flesh, my age, right?
Okay, yes,
right,
yes.
right. You know what I'm
got you.
So we go to this summer camp. I go to this summer camp in the style Project Beam, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm cool. I'm a laid back dude. So I'm, we chilling, whatever. You in the camp, you in your groups. And they give us rec. So now this dude, I'm chilling with this dude all day. We ain't talking about no basketball, nothing. We just chilling, right? We talking about sneakers. We look at that girl, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they gave us rec. Yo, Isaiah Thomas in the flesh for my age is my man, Carl Trimble, Sibo, Fort Greene, right?
Salute.
So now, mind you, this dude like this big. And he doing all type of Michael Jordan shit in the air, you know what I'm saying? But he never talk about basketball. You know what I'm saying? But he another one, right? I had the push shot. So he be doing all this dancing. He passed the ball. Yo, son, go, let it go. And this shit would just go in. So I definitely had to salute those two. Like a lot of people don't know, those two's my guys. You know what I'm saying? And those two, shout out to them, man. Those is like the first two like dominant players at my age that I seen. You know what I'm saying? So I want to salute to them, salute them kings.
Facts. Because, whether you know it or not, there was instilling confidence in you.
Yeah, factory.
And one of the guys who helped me besides my coach was the great Carlton Silk Owens at Lincoln. Okay. And he would just be like, "There's called me Ice." He'd be like, "Yo, Ice, just if you feel like it's gonna go in, it's gonna go in. Like you gotta dream it to go in, right?
Yeah. You gotta see it go in before it go in.
You gotta kind of will it, really. And since your guys believed in you and you didn't want to let them down, you kind of willed that shot to go in. And later on, that kind of made you a great shooter because of early on those guys believing in you.
Factory. So
salute to those two brothers.
Yeah, salute to them, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to pay homage, man. Like I said,
that's real.
Anytime, anywhere on the planet I run into them, it's love, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them.
So what are the two nicest dudes in the neighborhood?
No. Once again, I'm not from their neighborhood. I'm trying to tell you, I'm originally from Ocean Hill, Brownsville. I went to school downtown Brooklyn.
Oh, that's right. Cause you was with my guy too, Fat Ocean Towers. Okay.
Atlantic Towers.
I got you.
Atlantic Towers, right?
Atlantic Towers.
Right, I'm from 249 West.
My guy Tooth is from there as well. He's a little bit older, but yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to
now I got you.
I went to school down there, elementary school. So Boots was in my Congress was in my school, but Sibo was in my camp that summer.
Got you. So who was the best player in your neighborhood where you was from?
And where I was from at that particular time, I gotta go to my man Karan, man. Karan, he was different, right? You know what I mean? Karan, he was 2 years older than me. He was fast. He had the handle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna also give some love. 1 year older than me. I want to give a shout out to my man Kamel. We call him Wise. Shout out to Wise. You know what I'm saying? Wise was cold. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Snatching Wise for sure.
That's real, man. So at what age was it when you was just like, you know what? I want to do this forever.
I want to say when I got to junior high school. So I was in 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I'm getting ready to go to 7th. I'm telling my moms, I'm like, yo, I want to go to IS-55. You know what I'm saying? With my peoples. Right? My mom's like, hell no, you ain't going to IS-55. Right? My mom, education first.
Which is now Brooklyn Collegiate for those
right.
Because most of my brothers went to 55 back in the day.
Right. So most of my building and my friends, they went there. You know what I'm saying? These guys I grew up with, she like, you going downtown. So I wound up going to 113, right? So 113.
Nice school.
Yeah. So, but at this particular time, once again, I told you, I'm a shy dude, until I get comfortable. I ain't really from down there. I'm playing, I play at lunchtime here and there. Shout out to CJ, Corey Sherman, you know what I'm saying? My guy, big bro, love. Shout out to my man. I also met in 7th grade, my man Jamal Robinson. Jamal Robinson always showed me love, hella love. Salute to him. So I'm down there, and I'm doing my thing. You know, I'm getting my confidence. I'm getting better. And I tried out, and I ain't make it. You know what I'm saying? Word. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the ball bounced, right? So my phys ed teacher though, Mr. Bloom, he knew I could play, whatever. He was like, yo, I remember before the tryout even happened, he said, yo, you gonna play? You gonna play this year? This is 8th grade. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go out for the team. You know, I just had a good summer. I played a preteen classic, made the all-star team, made the all-defensive team. You know what I'm saying? Confidence a little high. So I go to 113, 8th grade. I try out. I ain't get picked. You know what I'm saying? But that's the best thing that happened to me. Best thing that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't the plan God had for me. So salute to those brothers. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good dudes over there. You know what I mean? But I wound up playing on the 78 Precinct St. Xavier's traveling team that year. So I'm in 8th grade, and I got to give a big shout out to Sam Bonsignori. That was my Jewish coach. He was this dude taught me the game. You know what I'm saying? Nah. He taught me the game. Like I said, it was the best thing that happened to me, right? Because it's one thing to play when you play with guys that's, let's say you got like 3, maybe 4 of the best 8th graders in the city, right? So you could play with them, but are you getting better or you just one of the guys on the team, right? You see what I'm saying?
Now I get it. Yeah.
Right? Or you could go over here, humble yourself, learn the game, right? So Sam Bonsignori, man, he put me in the BCBA tournament. Shout out to Raymond Daly, because Raymond Daly brought me down. Shout out to Ray Daly with the Bishop Lachlan. So I go to Sam, and I'm raw. Sam teach me the game. He teach me motion offense, pass right, screen left, right? Pass right, go down the middle, you don't get it, come back around. Catch, feet ready, hands ready. See the floor. You know what I'm saying? Go left, go right. You know what I mean? But Sam, he taught me about repetition and practice. Right? He taught me, you need to do this form like 300 times a day. Like, bring it here, leave it up, leave it up, leave it up, leave it up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say Sam Bonsignori, I wound up playing with him the whole 8th grade year. And I came off the bench, and we won BCBA, the championship, and I got MVP off the bench.
It's impressive right there.
You see what I'm saying, right?
You're on your way. You're on your way right now.
Right. So now, but I want to keep back in the loop with 113. My man Jamal Robinson, right? Showed every time I seen this dude, love, mad motivation. Yo, son, I know you could do it. Yo, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, we peers. Peers don't really motivate each other, right?
Nope.
There's usually a hate thing. Oh, you ain't shit. Oh, fuck
usually
that.
competing against each other, right?
Right. Nah. This was my guy, man. And, I tell people, I go, yo, I don't care. Like, sometimes somebody could do, I say, I don't care what Maul do. Maul was down there, that was my #1 supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never fronted on me. And then when it was time for me to shake out, once I got to high school, he was clapping for me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But he was clapping for me when I wasn't looking. You know what I'm saying? So
Fact.
I gotta, big salute to J-Rob, man. Word. You know what I'm saying?
Was you nervous under your first game, under the ref?
Hell yeah! What? I remember my first game like it was yesterday, man. I had 6 points. It was 1991. I had 6 points. I went to my game. Shout out to Snatch. Rest in peace. I'm going to the game. Got my malls. I see Snatch. He in the exit. He like, son, where you going? I'm like, yo, I got my game today. He like, all right. I come back. We won. He like, yo, how much you had? I'm like, yo, I had 6. He like, yo, that's good. You had 6, bro. That's cool.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Word. And them 6 points was three chest shots.
But for your guy to give you props, right? Scoring 6 points, with most cats are dogging you for that. You only had 6. you trash. You only had 6.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't do too much for your confidence.
Right.
But the fact you had somebody riding for you when you only scored 6 points in your first game, how much they really expect you to do?
Right. Hey, that was November '91. I remember like it was yesterday. Word. But we gonna get into all that, man, because I got a perspective on the game.
Okay,
but we gonna get into that, right? Because I see the game. I don't see the game like everybody
first, and then we're gonna chop it up real. All right?
Yeah.
Bet. You say you're shy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But you're a person who won multiple MVPs, leading scorer, was all city. Right. Where did your competitive spirit come from?
I want to say Brooklyn. Just growing up with the guys I grew up with, right? So growing up, like I said, I'm from Atlantic Towers. But then in '91, same thing. November, this was a real talk. I moved to East New York, Linden Plaza. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Linden Plaza. I met I got lifelong friends from both. And where I'm from, everything is competitive. Clothes, sneakers, swag, the way you talk, getting girls, your haircut, your glasses, your jewelry, your front, you know what I'm saying? Everything is competitive. So it's kind of like natural. You understand what I'm saying? So it's more like if you, me, it ain't gonna be me. I mean, it ain't gonna be you, it's gonna be me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Word. But also too, understanding life, right? So when you understand life, I want to say I'm still learning as an adult, 41 years old, still learning. But even back then, I think mentally, I was ahead of my time, right? Because when you say confidence, if I watch an NBA game, you see your favorite players miss free throws, miss layups, miss jump shots, right? They get paid millions of dollars. So if I'm playing and that shit happen, why I can't? Right? On to the next one. Because usually, I want to say 9 times out of 10, the person usually hating and laughing ain't even nice.
Facts. And I see a lot of players now, and even during when we played, you know, they forget in basketball you have to have a short memory because the game moves like this.
Exactly.
Right? So if you dwelling on what just happened,
yeah,
you're going to mess up on defense or the next play.
Yeah, you get stuck like a button on your shirt.
That's real, man. So now you pass junior high school, you get the butterflies out.
Yeah.
Murry Bergtraum. Why Murry Bergtraum? You around all these other high schools.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why, right? So you know what I mean? I want to say, you know, when you coming into your own, I want to say maybe by like, you know, 8th grade, you start looking in the mirror. I like to consider myself handsome. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never really had a problem with the ladies. So I knew Murry Bergtraum had all the women in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real. Like, because that, like, let's be clear. I'm a hooper, but I also had a childhood. You know what I'm saying? So basketball wasn't everything, right? Nah, Where they at? Where the girls at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew. Shout out to my man D Black from Plaza. He from my building, and he was telling me the ratio. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, bro, you be in class. If it's 30 people, it might be 24 girls in there.
Facts.
And I was like, yo, they got accounting? Bet, count me in. So I was an accounting major, so I applied to Murry Bergtraum. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. So that's how I ended up in Murry Bergtraum.
Wow. Salute to my guy, Kyle Griffin.
Yeah. Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to Kyle, my guy. Harlem in the building. What up, Kyle?
Facts. So, you know, did you join the team as a freshman when you came in, or what was the process? JV and then?
Nah. I was on varsity.
It's kind of different, right? In the PSAL, right? You ask guys in PSAL if it's straight the boss or
for sure.
JV.
I'm gonna give you a fun fact, right? This is a fun fact because I'm being humble right now. There's no way, and this is not a shot. This is just facts. It's no way I don't make a junior high school team, but then I make varsity. Like, that shit don't happen like that. No, and no, I can't sit here and tell you I ran 100 laps and took 1,000,000 shots. No. Sometimes somebody just got to put their finger on you. That's it. Right? And sometimes we set people up for failure. You know what I'm saying? And that could be myself included, but I'm humble enough to say, you know what I mean, skill and luck, right? Sometimes if something happens for somebody and it don't happen for you, they think they better than you. That's not the case. Somebody in charge put their finger on you.
Listen, brother.
You see what I'm saying?
You talking to the choir.
Right. So what I'm saying is, I'm humble enough to say what happened, but it wasn't because of no skills. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it like that.
I know.
Hold on. And real hoopers know. Real hoopers know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's no way you go from not making it to going on varsity. Come on, man. Just stop. What we doing? And no, I did not have no growth spurt. You understand what I'm saying? So,
brother,
you know what I mean? I'm
truly,
and like I said,
truly,
I keep it a band. But once again, I'm not a hater. I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you're a real hooper, you know what it is. You knew what it was, and you still know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, some of them dudes, you ain't got them on your show. They got to stand next to somebody who was the guy, right? I ain't got to do that. Because if you don't mention that guy, they not mentioned. But anyway, let's keep going. I had to do that.
Nah, listen. What you said, I truly understand. You talking to a guy who was 5'8", 156, and I made Lincoln varsity in 1983.
Right.
My coach picked 3 freshmen. One went to his junior high school. One was the best player in Coney Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then he selected me, right? Because I had the Angels on my side.
Right.
Him and his assistant coach got into an argument because he picked me. It's real talk.
Right.
I did have a growth spurt, but he didn't know.
Right.
He didn't know my family lineage. That next year, I became a starter. I came back to school 6'4", and he laughed at my assistant coach, said, "I always know what I'm talking about."
Right. Factory.
Right? So
right.
It wasn't because I went out for the team because I didn't want to ride the train by myself. So I went with my friends because I'm like, Lincoln #1 in the state. We're not making the team.
Right.
So I understand where you coming from, bro. You
Yeah.
got cut in junior high school, went out for varsity on a whim, make it, and become one of their best players in school history.
Factory.
So I definitely, truly understand.
Right.
Fact.
So yeah,
Fact.
man.
And I'm gonna give you enough time to talk your. So.
Oh, okay.
For
Cool.
sure. Okay, now you make the team as a freshman. Just walk me through.
All right, so boom.
Those first couple of years, and then when you started to come into your own, it's on you.
Bet. So, this what happened, right? We get there. Now, once again, I'm humble pie. So, like I said, I'm into girls and getting fly, right? If you know me, I get fly, I get girls. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, that's something I could do. But getting girls, get fly, and schoolwork, because schoolwork was easy for me. Like, I'm going to keep it real. That's a gift from God I got. So I always knew I was going to get a diploma and a degree. That was life, right? So shout out to Sam Bonson-Uri. So now, once again, I just played with him in 8th grade, came off the bench, got MVP and BCBA. So now, 9th grade, I move up. Now I'm starting. So it was Sam Bonson-Uri, right? Sam Bonson-Uri, he the one who told me, yo, you should try out for varsity. I was like, nah, I ain't trying out for varsity. I'm going to play with you. So he goes, nah, I think you're ready. I think you should try. Now, that 1 year, though, shout out to Sam. Sam did teach me all the fundamentals, but what Sam taught me was discipline. And he taught me how to shut off all voices and just focus, right? So when Sam told me that, you know how somebody tell you something and you believe it? Because here it is. I listened to him. I listened to him the first time, and I got MVP off the bench. So I know he know what he's talking about. Right? I know what he's talking about. So boom. I'm like, all right, bet. When they got the tryouts, 9th grade, varsity, you got to get the physical and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my moms, you know what I'm saying? Well, hold on. I'm skipping something. Y'all want to shout out my pops. Rest in peace, man. My pops, he did help me. Word up. Like I'm saying, he wasn't on the court, but my pops, you know what I mean? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? My pops is a street dude, but
that's right.
I can't forget my pops. He helped me a lot too, as far as my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave me my heart. Real talk. So I wanted to, you know what I mean? I can't skip that.
Gotcha.
So I go get the form, you know what I'm saying? I go get the physical. So we got tryouts. I go to tryouts, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, but this varsity, so it's mainly 11th and 12th graders. But this is what I loved about, shout out Noreen Bagley, Miss Bagley, if you alive, love you, baby. She was the head coach. So this is what she did. She got us doing drills, right? Because this is something I never understood. You know what I mean? And basketball guys, I don't know if y'all could attest to this, especially with personalities. If you just put a ball out and you put 5 guys over here, 5 guys over there, you just put the ball out and say play. How many of y'all go to a park and you see erratic dudes or dudes that you know don't know how to play? You don't want to play. What the fuck? Pardon my language. He's like,
no, I get it, yeah.
You're like, what is this? Right? So what she had structure. Right? So shout out to Miss Bagley. Miss Bagley had drills, and then she put like sets in. So you had to run the set, which made a lot of sense to me because in the real game, you're not just gonna roll the ball out and go crazy. You gotta run the set. Shout out to Sam. I just played with Sam. He taught me discipline. Motion offense. Pass right, screen left. Pass left, screen right. So truth be told, through the grace of God, I was already prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Then I had a little height on me. So I'm running the sets, doing my, you know what I mean, regular. She like, yo, what school you transferred from? I said, I'm a 9th grader. This is my first year here. She said, what? Yo, sit over there. Word. Sat me over there. And next thing I knew, man, I just had to just keep, you know, the defensive sets, the offensive sets. I knew where to be. And then I made the team, man. Word.
Wow. Salute to my guy BG in the building.
Yeah. Shout out to BG. Shout out to BG.
Here, but salute to him. Salute to Karen Miller. Karen, I got your hoodies. Holla at me. All right. My guy BG said, cool brother, elite shooter. Those of you don't know, BG one of the top trainers in New York City.
No doubt.
Facts. Getting a lot of love here tonight, brother. Getting a lot of love.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Thank you all, man. Blessings.
This is real. When did you realize, you know, that you had to put all these things together, the fundamentals, the shooting, to make you become the player that you...
It was, yo, man,
Bergtraum.
I'm going to say it again, man. Coach Sam Bonson-Uri. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his son, Nick. Nick was one of the best guards I ever played with in my life because he was very detailed, right? You know, a lot of times guys want to go with the bag, right? So it's not necessarily the coach that knows shit. It's the coach that got the goodies. So the coach that might have the sneakers, if you pour, you can't afford sneakers.
Can you say that again? Me and my guy Arthur was just talking about this.
Yeah. It's a lot of the coaches with the goodie bags, a lot of players kind of go out their way and play for these guys, and these guys don't know what they be talking about. They ain't teaching the game. They just throwing the bag out and trying to get all the best players and put them together. That's not teaching because that shit don't last. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 1 or 2 of them going to do something, but everybody else get lost in the pack while everybody else is getting better on the other side, right? So with Sam, he was very detailed. So he would tell you, yo, so motion office was Indiana. So I'm like, Sam, why we keep running Indiana? He said, because everybody's moving and screening and somebody's going to be open because the ball is going to move. Hindsight, at that time, that's early, what's that, 94, 93, right? You watch the Chicago Bulls, the ball is moving. Triangle, right? That's right, not motion, but I'm saying is the ball was moving. The ball never really stood in one place, right? So then when the ball is moving and you in that kind of offense, you learning every position, right? You know where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, right? You know what I mean? You're paying attention to detail. So it was Sam, man. Sam Bonson-Uri, man. Jewish guy from Brooklyn. taught me this game. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to play D on another level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was awesome, man. Shout out to Sam, man. So Sam also helped me with my confidence on, he let me know, like, yo, if you outwork the opponent, you're the last one standing. Once again, I told you earlier, shut off all voices, right? Because you're going to listen to this guy, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you winning, they going to come up with something you can't do. Ain't nobody saying nothing to dude who ain't shit. And I learned that. But hold on. I learned that from a Jewish white guy.
Yeah, my coach is a Jewish man as well, Bobby Hartstein. So
yeah.
taught me everything, along with coaches like Gil Reynolds, right? So we look at, let's just talk about Gil Reynolds for a second. Then we're going to step off a side real quick.
Yeah.
He didn't have a whole bunch of money. He wasn't giving you sneakers. He wasn't pulling out his wallet and giving you cash. He just had fundamentals. And if you wanted to learn the game, you go up to 309 Park and you'll participate in the fundamentals. So I would like to say I showed up to the Lincoln practice not knowing anything, but I just would go up there because I would follow my friends. And I remember those fundamentals, right? I was fundamentally sound because it was coaches like that, right? They didn't really have the money. Now we got a lot of these coaches out here who got the bag, who got the sneakers, who got the gear, and giving it to these kids, but they lacking in game. They lacking in knowledge.
Right.
Do you see some of the same things?
Yeah. It's like a cycle, man. You know what I'm saying? How a kid that ain't got nothing in the house gonna tell you no? Because at the end of the day, it's peer pressure. If he or she is in school, they want to be fly too, right? So if this coach got access to the new Jordans, you know what I'm saying? You want to be cool, right? You know what I'm saying? So some guys, if you ain't got it like that, or if you ain't got that discipline or those people to make sure you good and tell you, nah, you don't need to go over there, you're going to fall into that trap. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cycle. You know what I mean? It's not everybody doing it, but, you know, it's...
But they was back in our day too. So how did you stay away from those guys?
Nah, man, listen. I know what hate is. I know what love is. When you first come in this game, everybody want to be the best, right? So sometimes you'll be on the team, and the highlight of the game is not to win, is to have the most points. So dudes is trying to outscore you instead of win the game, right? To me, that's hate. So what I say is, I know what love is. I know what hate is. So if you a hater and you playing over here, I don't want to play over there, right? I said mentally, I'm ahead of my time. So what I say is, you know, funny handshakes, funny vibes. You know that as a kid. Why you want to play with people like that? For what? Ain't nothing going to happen but a fight. And the fight might not happen now. It might happen later. It's animosity, man. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go where the coach going to believe in me. The coach going to give me confidence. The coach going to help me get better. You know what I'm saying?
So was it like your junior year where you kind of stepped up?
Yeah. My junior year. Yeah, my junior year, right? So my junior year happens. I'm starting. Fred Neal, rest in peace to Coach Neal, Gauchos, right? I met Fred going into 9th grade because I went to Anthony Mason primetime camp.
Yeah.
But this particular summer, 96, right? They used to only let you play 2 quarters, 3 quarters, right? So I'm locked in. I just finished playing my sophomore year. I'm mad. I was only playing like 10 minutes a game. I felt like I should have started my sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? There was guys playing that I felt shouldn't be playing, but I ain't the coach. So at the end of the day, I know I got 2 more years. I got to work harder, right? Shout out to Abdul Mills. I meet Abdul Mills. I meet Abdul that spring 96, right? Shout out to Ab, taught me a lot of shit, man. He's one of the best trainers in New York City, man. Let's document that. You know what I'm saying? Document that. Word. He got some stuff.
Okay.
I'm working with him. So he's, you know, you're talking basketball. So he's asking me, yo, who at your school? Now here's the competition thing. So I tell him who at my school. I ain't throwing guys under the bus because everybody, you know, they do their thing, they work hard. And he goes, he the man? And I'm like, yeah, he good. He like, see, that's your problem. You think he good. Kill him. What are you talking about? He good. So that mindset, I was like, okay, I gotta lock in, right? So shout out to Ab. I'm working with Ab, you know what I'm saying? And now I go to camp. I go to Anthony Mason Primetime camp. Shout out to Fred. Fred got his team there though, right? So I played 2.5 quarters, and I had a mean pull-up jumps. I had 35 points. So Fred pulled me to the side.
2 quarters? Hold on, fam.
2.5.
You stand there like everybody can do that.
No. 2.5. 2.5.
2.5 quarters.
2.5 quarters, right? So Fred pulled me to the side automatically. No. I need the phone number. Right? But Fred, if anybody know Fred's straightforward. Like, he don't give a fuck what you doing. He ain't gonna give you, like, he ain't gonna say you did good. You know what I'm saying? Right? But Fred is another one with that discipline, right? So now Fred, you know, he paying a little more attention to me, but he talking to me too. Like, when we not playing, he's talking. He giving me jewels. And mind you, Fred, he still got his own team out there, so he coaching them dudes. But he just dropping a lot of science. You know what I'm saying? And I took that. I go into my junior year, and it's on. Like, off the rip. Like, it's on. Like, I'm locked in on some basketball shit. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't even paying attention to the girls like that. Like, nah, I want to do this. It's my time. Because now the spots is open. Ain't nothing given, right? It ain't like, oh, you a junior, here go. Nah. You seen the funny shit happen sophomore year. You got to make sure without a doubt, right? You know what I'm saying? Without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know about these other 4. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm good. So, you know, I locked in and I came back, man. It was the first scrimmage. Everybody thought, you know what I mean, my man D, shout out to Dwayne Bowles, they was, you know, he was the man the year before. So they thought D was going to do his thing. But see, once again, people get caught up in numbers, right? I had the high, but it wasn't like I had the high because I took mad shots. I had the high because I was locked in and knew where to be.
Facts.
That's all. But if I didn't have the high, am I not the guy? See, we get confused with that, right? That's why I said, like, even with the 35 points, if I got to do that to be noticed because that's not the game. You understand what I'm saying? I just score 4 points and have the same impact if I'm playing hard and I know where to be. And I think that's where we get confused, right? Because some guys, they call themselves human buckets. All right, but what's your skill set? Well, if you can't get a bucket, what else you doing? It's rebounding, it's passing, it's hustling, it's setting screens, it's IQ. So now you playing and everybody just trying to outscore each other. That's why I be like, yeah, the Bucks, getting buckets is cool, but that got a lot of people fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what's promoted. You know, last night, LaWanda Green said one of her best games was a triple-double, and she didn't score any points.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like she had 10 steals, like 12 rebounds, and like 12, 13 assists. It was a triple-double, and she couldn't understand why people were saying, you know, she had such a good game and she didn't score any points.
Yeah.
But she affected the game in other areas. Like, who you know get 10 steals in a game?
Right. That's a fact.
Well, she legendary, you know? And you understanding that early on is like, the points shouldn't just make me. And I also heard you mention you was a hell of a defensive player, right?
Yeah.
If you score 35 and the other dude scored 30 or 35, like,
yeah, right. Yeah, here's what I'm saying. Like, know what I mean? So,
no, that's real. That's real. So you got MVP in your junior and senior year, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you say in your junior and senior year you went on a tear, or like that senior year you were just like kind of everybody?
I said the junior year, because of the losses.
Okay.
I kind of had the same year number wise, but when you're winning, and this is what people gotta understand: when you're winning, things are different.
Yeah.
So my senior year, we was winning, so then that's when the light came. But a lot of people don't really understand, man. When you winning, everybody is watching the guys still playing. And when you're watching the guys still playing, now we can see who can play, right? We can see who's getting assists. We can see who's getting rebounds. We can see who's getting screens. We can see who can shoot. We can see who got IQ, right? But other than that, it's like a rat race. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose? Like, oh, I have 40. You didn't make the playoffs. You ain't impact the game. You ain't help this dude that average 6, average 10. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? The game. And let me tell you something, too. I could shoot, but my heart is with passing. Like, I like to pass. When I say I like to pass, because it's a team game. Like, even when I was scoring, right? Once again, I told you, I was taught how to move without the ball, motion offense. Everybody I play with, they help me. I'm going to be, see, I could say that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude setting them screens. Shout out to my man passing them balls. Shout out to my man getting out the way. Shout out to my man kicking it back. Shout out to my man when I got the rebound, said, yo, son, go. It's a team game. TEAM. Together, everyone accomplishes more. So I couldn't have got MVP without my teammates. So I got to shout all them dudes out. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We don't go to the championship without my teammates. It just, I understood that they respect scoring. So I got to score. But I knew that's not the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got an IQ. I know that's not the game. But I know New York City at the time is so fucked up. I got to score so you could be like, nah, son, get busy. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I knew that. But then I got other teammates who know that. So I'm not mad at them because they trying to get theirs. Because at the end of the day, everybody want to what? Make the newspaper. Because that was the thing back then. We didn't have internet. We got the Daily News, the New York Post. You know what I'm saying? You want to see their names.
Yo, hold on, son. Yo, first of all, how did you feel knowing you was going to be in the paper the next day because what you just did the night before?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like, that meant a lot.
Listen. The first few times, it was epic. It was epic, right? But then once again, when you pay attention to the winners, so now we go into the Catholic school section. Let's take public school out of it. Dudes that's really winning, you'll see a guy, 12 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, team won by 22, right? That's the guy that the coaches is paying attention to, right? In public school, they ain't looking at that. You had those numbers, oh, you ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? You got to drop 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, damn, that's not the game. Because then on the next level, we all confused. Because we getting praised for doing this over here, but over here, they telling us do this.
Because
but we not used to doing it.
Dude that was nice in high school is now he's a defensive stopper or a rebounder in college.
This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And it's like we setting ourselves up for failure. Right? Right? We setting ourselves up for failure. You know what I mean? We're not really teaching everybody their position because coaches is coaching to win and not develop. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But during your years of high school, there was a lot of good high school players in New York City.
Oh,
man.
no,
let's keep it 100.
Look. I can even, like I said, I'm going to keep it 100. It was dudes in my school that was cold, that didn't even make the team.
Right.
Like, yo, dudes, it was, let me tell you, man, it was dudes. Remember, Murry Bergtraum had 4,500 kids in there when I was there. From all the 5 boroughs, right?
Facts.
So I made the team, thank God. But yo, it was some dudes in there, gym class, outside. Yo, them dudes was cold. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Calvin, man. Shout out, yo, it was a dude in there named Marcellus. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to my man Kizzy, man. My man Makai from Brooklyn, left-handed. Makai was tough. Little Eric from my building, my little cousin Eric from the towers. Eric was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a plethora of dudes. It's like, damn, these dudes ain't playing? It's serious. You know what I mean? So, like, some of us get a little lucky, and we got to understand that. That don't make us better. The coach just put his finger on us.
What about those epic battles you had with Luis Flores?
All right, so Luis Flores, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Luis Flores. But at the time, when we played him, he really wasn't like, he wasn't doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a good player, but shout out to Rob Martin, right? So I had this dude on my team named Rob Martin, best stop. Rob, he didn't give a fuck who you was because Rob already had this chip. No. Rob had this chip on his shoulder with the coach anyway. So if we about to play somebody and the coach say they got such and such, so for example, and this is no disrespect to Luis Flores, great player, but if we go into the game and my coach would be like, all right, so they got this kid Luis Flores. Before my coach would even finish, Rob would say, fuck that N. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd be like, fuck that N-word. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it get everybody hyped. You know what I'm saying? So now we go into the game, we ain't even paying attention to this dude because we felt like, yo, why you talk about this dude? We got us. So, you know what I mean? Like when we played him, when I was there, he ain't really had no good games against us.
All right, so now you're in the hot seat. And this is a question I ask a lot of players.
Yeah.
Right? Who asked did you bust to let you know you was one of the top players in the city?
Who asked did I bust? It's a couple motherfuckers, man. There's a couple motherfuckers.
Let me know. You know, and it's no disrespect to anyone. You know what I mean? This is your night. This is all about you and the things that you've done and what you feel that you had against another player that let you know what? They say he was one of the best. This is what I did to him.
I bet. All right. Yo, Rob, if my man Rob is in here, yo, Rob, tap in. I ain't gonna say one particular player. So boom. This is recipes, Doc Naselli. Doc had a tournament. No. Hold on. Doc had a tournament in Queens by Triborough Bridge.
Yeah.
So he got the Broncos in there. He got a couple other power teams in there. But my high school team is in there. Now, mind you, my high school team is all guards. Yo, Rob, if Rob is in here, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and he the dunker, right?
Okay.
Man, we kill all these dudes. We go to the championship. How the fuck we go to the championship with guys 6'2" or under? We playing against, they got Manga, all these dudes. Now, mind you, they won the chip, but how we even get there? You understand what I'm saying? And we running through everybody that was in that tournament. So whoever was in Doc tournament in 97, they got that work. And shout out to my man Rob, because Rob and me, we ain't reclass. You know what I'm saying? We was in our right grade. And when I played with real shit, you know what I'm saying? And when I played...
So was they reclassing back then? Like
what? Yo, so listen, man, shout out to Fred, because when he put me on Gauchos, 97, so when you go to Gauchos, right, the first big practice, they got everybody on the walls. So they go, freshmen's on this wall, sophomores on this wall, juniors on this wall, seniors on this wall, right?
Right.
This is the practice, though. This ain't no trial. This is practice. So I'm 16. I'm in 11th grade. Half of the line, 80% of the dudes on the wall with me is 18. The dudes my age is in the 9th grade. The 17-year-olds is on the 10th grade wall. Even if you go to Facebook right now, right? You find out some of these guys' ages, you got to put an asterisk next to legend. Because if you 19 and you playing against dudes 15 and 16, how you not killing them? It ain't like you 16, 17 killing 16, 17-year-olds, right? 19 years old, you're supposed to be a sophomore in college. Right?
Factual.
You understand what I'm saying?
You got a guy like Kenny Anderson, Stephon Marbury, and guys like that was killing guys twice to 3 times their age.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And we know that's a rarity because those players.
That's a rarity, right? But then you got guys that's 20, 19. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody like
in high school or playing summer league. We just talking about
in high school, man. Now you can't be 20, but they're 19 turning 20.
Right. No, you could be 18, you could be 19, you be 18 turning 19, you can't be 19 turning 20.
Right. But if your birthday is from September down, you could be 19 the whole year, turning 20.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
So you're still supposed to be a sophomore, because my birthday is September. My sophomore year of college, I'm 19.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
So it's not anyone in particular that you played against who had
nah, man, you know why? Like, you know what I mean? As much as I want to be like him, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it was a couple of, if you played in Doc Nicelli tournament in 97, the Adidas tournament, everybody that was in there, that's when I knew we was going to the Garden the next year. I knew it. Because if we go to championship game against them, man, we straight. My man Rob Martin is in here too.
He could check in. All that do is actually come in the room.
Nah, he in there. He in there. Bring it to get it.
What'd you say?
Bring it to get it. He in here. That's his name. Look. They had to stack the team to beat us. Ask her.
Tell him he can come in if you want.
Yo, Rob, you want to come in, champ? Yo, come in, Rob. Hey, yo, this is my backcourt mate. This is my brother. I love him dearly. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't have got it done without him. Once again, I'm a team guy. Robert Martin, he was all city too. You know what I'm saying? Number 12, I'm number 10. Rob Martin was cold, man. Shout out to Rob Martin, man. Yo, Rob, come in here. Hey, come in the live, bro.
I just tagged him in.
You tagged him in?
Yeah.
Oh, the Glazer in the building. What up, Glaze? Shout out to the Glazer, Jerry Howard.
What up?
Yo,
Bro, what up, Rob?
What's the deal?
What's going on, fam? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, fam? How's everything?
I'm good, man. Introduce yourself to the world, man, so everybody know who you are.
Man, I'm Rob Martin. You know, I'm just here support my man H. You already know.
And that's all good.
That I was playing with, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was the truth right there. You know, we followed behind him. That was the leader. Feel me? That was the leader. We followed him. He took us to the Garden, baby. You know, it's just unfortunate how it went down, but, you know, we went there. You know, not too many people could say they went there. And that's what's up. Now, as far as he was talking, as far as, you know, that summer league, yeah, they had to stack the team against us, man. We was knocking them boys off left and right, beating dudes by 20, 30 points easy. So they had to stack it, put the best players in New York City, just the players, and they barely beat us. You know what I'm saying? And that was the sad part, because our biggest player was like 6'2". They had niggas like 6'8", 6'9". That didn't mean nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? You going against us, we trying to take your heart. That's it, bottom line. That's how you play ball. You know, no friends until after the game.
Yeah, it's unlike a lot of these guys. They don't want to play against their friends, correct?
Nah, you know, listen, you know, my friend until the game is over, and that depends on how much we won by or how much we lost by. That's it. You know, I hold grudges till the next time I see you again. That's it. You know.
So let's give your man the flowers he deserves, right? That's your guys' leader, right? Definitely. Is it a game that of course you was in, and you seen him just like take over the whole game? We talking about high school game, straight up high school game, where he just took over and it was lights out all day.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of games like that, but I mean, our first real playoff game against, I believe, Flushing. You know, I was doing my thing the first half, and then the second half, it was all his. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we made sure to get him the rock, because they couldn't do nothing with him. He was like, just as soon as he touched the ball, it was in. It was in. You know, it was the shots, the steals. He told everybody where they needed to go. You know, he was the narrator. You know what I'm saying? And we needed that. We needed that to win. You know, and he just took us to the promised land ever since. You know, went to Truman, same thing. You know, everything went through him. You know, and as long as we saw he wasn't scared, we was good. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we go. That's a leader for you, because he put everybody in the right position. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't know what to do, you got to sit down, get on the bench. You know what I'm saying? We'll play 4 against 5 fuck it, we don't need you there. You know, but if you got in that game, you either had to step up and play, or you could sit down. You know, sit by the coach.
That's real, man. And I know I don't see it these days when a guy is the man on the team and they're constantly feeding him until he missed or he's just tired of shooting. You know, you just said I had the first half and he came in the second half and we just kept feeding him the rock because he was that much on.
That's right. That's right. That's how you do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the man is already hot, why go away from him? And that's what a lot of these young dudes, they do, you know, because that's selfish. You feel me? Like, if the man is on, give it to him until he's cool down. When he cool down, he'll let you know what to do. You know, if they know how to orchestrate the band the right way, you're always going to be good. And that's what he did.
Real talk, man. Y'all, I'm glad you was able to come on and share your stories and, you know, give your man his flowers, man. I appreciate that, man.
And I'm telling you, I got to give him his flowers back because I couldn't have made Old City without him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you a true story, too. My coach will always put us on opposite teams in practice because if we on the same team, we ain't losing. So we're not getting better. No, I'm serious. We're not getting better, man. And this guy, he was so competitive. And this is real talk. We grown now. He made guys quit because he gonna talk his talk. And if you ain't built for this war and you quit, that means you wasn't really ready. And Rob, my brother, he cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Rob Martin, bad motherfucker, man. I mean, I love this guy, man, because he pushed me. You know what I mean? Because his attitude was, if you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, so you better do it.
Right. Somebody got to do it, you know? Somebody got, because we already said, you know, our junior year, it was like, yo, we going to the chip, bro. Senior year, we going. Because ain't nobody better than us. You know, we lost our junior year ourselves, you know, because we wasn't about that, the big lights when it came up. We was like, oh, shoot. You know, some of us was afraid of the moment. So when we got into that summer league, it showed us and it prepared us for, you know, if these are the best that New York got to offer, we killing everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did.
And yo, and then we got to flip the coin because now, right, now we going to get into this because we pay attention. Oh, y'all in that B division. All right, cool. Hold on.
Right.
Our whole non-league schedule is against A division.
And some Catholic schools.
And we ain't lose.
We ain't lose not one.
We finished the season 24-4. We lost 3 games in our league by 1 point.
Yep.
And then we lost at the Garden. So everybody that was in the A division in Manhattan that we played, we beat them. You understand what I'm saying? Only other Manhattan team to beat us was Wiley, and that was in the chip.
Right.
Yo, fam, I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? I've been saying this the whole time. I went to all the PSL championship games. The best games were the B division, the A division, and the JV. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The A division girls blow out, double A girls blow out, double A boys blow out. It wasn't a good game.
Right.
It wasn't a good game. And to see you guys come back, and I definitely saw you, Jay, my guy Eric, and a whole slew of other people that was there that came back 24 years later.
Yeah.
That says something about a school. That says something about players that wanted to see their team finally get over that hump.
No doubt.
How did it make you guys feel seeing that? Was you there, Rob? Was you there?
Yeah.
So you got to see it live in action. It wasn't at the Garden, but hey, it still was the city championship, correct? How did you guys feel seeing your team win after 24 years from the last time you got them guys there?
Man, that's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bergtraum was on the map, but that just put them more so on the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, people knew about Bergtraum. They knew from us.
Right.
Then they knew from the girls. You know what I'm saying? So you knew about Bergtraum. It was just, it's their time now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody get their time. And I'm glad that they did it, you know? And I'm still alive to know they did it.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. You know? It's a great thing.
And the reason why, you know, this is happening tonight is from another one of you guys' teammates, my guy Eric Pearson.
Yeah,
You know,
shout
my
out to
friend
EP.
and co-worker. He the one that told me
Okay.
about, you know, Jalon and the history. You know, I knew some of the history, but when you guys was playing, I was in the music industry. So there's like a gap of years where
Right.
I wasn't around the game. So when he told me, he was just like, yo, G, now you need to get my man right there on the show, man. He was the real deal, man. And some of the other guys on the team who kind of helped us get to where these guys are at right now. You know, and to see that it just as a ball player made me feel good. And I'm telling y'all the real deal, fam.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give y'all another story. So another one of my good friends, Neil Barrows, his son is one of the top point guards in the city, played for Susan E. Wagner out in Staten Island, Xavier. We went to South Shore to go see some games. So I walk in the South Shore and I'm like, oh, Lincoln playing. Dope. This is dope. I ain't see my team playing, you know, since they got a new coach. Salute to my girl, Victoria Montos. But they playing against Bergtraum. And Bergtraum is smacking them. And I'm going, hello? Like, this didn't happen before.
Right.
What? And I'm looking at Bergtraum team and I'm saying, oh, they good. Ooh, they good. And my guy looking at me like, damn, G, this is flip-flopping now. You know, when you got Bergtraum beating the Lincoln, no matter who they have on the team, you tell the tides are turning a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you got to respect it.
Exactly.
And I was witness to that this year, fam. So salute to Murry Bergtraum, man.
Definitely. Appreciate it.
For sure. For sure. All right, brother.
All right, I'm going to let you guys go.
And maybe one day we get you on the show and you can tell us the rest of the other side of that story.
Yeah.
He doing a great job. All
right, brother. Appreciate it.
Love you, Rob.
All right.
Definitely. Same here. Stay up.
Thank you. So when we talked about that garden, right? I want you to explain something to me a little bit. You being a shooter, playing in high school gyms, and then have to play in the garden. Did the spatial aspect of the garden and not having a wall behind the basket throw you off a little bit from the jump shot?
Listen, that's a whole fact, man. It's like you in the middle. It's like you can't hide, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Definitely, man.
Like, I don't even think players realize that. I saw that with Eagle Academy this year when they played against South Shore. South Shore played in the Barclays Center a couple of times. They kind of used to the whole aspect of the shooting, and they didn't shoot a whole bunch of jump shots. I think there was like 1-3 that South Shore shot the whole game.
Right.
And Eagle Academy jump shots came from the corner, right? So that's a different than you shooting out on the perimeter, right? Facing the basket. And knowing you're a shooter and seeing a couple of pictures of you shooting, there were more mid-range than deep jump shots.
Yeah, definitely. So my mid-range game was clicking in high school. You know what I'm saying? Threes is new. This is new. Like, you know what I mean? Even now, pro-am, I shoot threes now. But in high school, I could shoot threes here and there, but coaches was really promoting foul line extended, you know, in between the long twos was in. Long twos was popular. You know what I'm saying? But my long two game was, it was like, you know, I practiced it, shout out to Sam, but that was my gift. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, I can't explain it. It just, you know what I mean? I wasn't a player. I ain't had to do this and this and this. Now I see the game different.
Got you. So you moved on after college, and I want you to, you know, walk me through the process, because when you gave me the information in your bio, you was explaining how you went to, you know, a few different colleges. And you was tolerated and not appreciated.
So
just give me the whole background behind that, brother.
I got a true story for you. So shout out to my man P. Rilla, Pop, the Harlem Hot Boy. We at VSU. So I get out to VSU. I should never even went. Shout out to Fred. Fred, rest in peace to Fred Neal. Rest in peace to Gary Sims. I was 17 years old. I had a phenomenal senior year, right? Now, a lot of people don't know getting looks and letters is not the same thing as getting offers.
Yes, and I explained this last night. Let me show you the difference, right? See, you have the generic letters,
Right.
and then you get the handwritten offers.
Right.
It's a big difference.
It's a big
because
difference.
everybody get these.
It's a big difference, right? So another chip, we didn't even touch on it too. Rob got off, but one of the chips we had on our shoulder, I know me and Rob did for sure. My coach, you know, and I don't want to disrespect my coach, you know what I'm saying, but facts is facts, you know what I'm saying? He definitely, like I said, I had the green light my junior and senior year, but right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you're not into helping your kids get to the next level, don't coach. And I never forget this. And this is when we just kind of like, we went on like a run by ourselves because now we're playing. If you pay attention to what Rob said, if you ain't with us, go sit with the coach.
Right.
Because we ain't really rocking with him. Right? And when I say we ain't rocking with him, not blatantly disrespectful, but he said something to us. I don't need, yo, Rob, if you still in here, I don't know if Rob remember. He said, my job is to win games, not get y'all scholarships.
Wow.
So when somebody tell you that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's not of your ethnicity too, right? You know what I'm saying?
Sayana said facts.
Know what I mean? So when somebody tell you that, you play with a different type of grit. You play with a different type of motivation. So, you know, Rob, I tell you, I love this guy, man. When he said, part of my language too, I want to be very respectful, but I just want to I got to be honest. When Rob said, fuck that, it was like, fuck him too. Cause like, we gonna do this. Fuck what he talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Chrissy is a team manager. She ain't here. She know. So when I tell you, that brought us closer together as camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? You got not an old, but you got a white guy saying, tell a bunch of young black and Spanish kids, he ain't gonna help us. And we busting ass. Like we winning. What? You understand what I'm saying? In New York City, we looking at our schedule. They got to get a super team to beat us in the summer league. You ain't gonna help us. Man, fuck you. Pardon my language.
No, but that it just feel like that's another guy against you.
You understand what I'm saying? So now,
right.
So now, shout out to Fred. That's why I brought up Fred and G Sims. Fred, he like, yo, you 17. Yo, go to prep, go to JUCO. I had a part-time job too. Shout out to my aunt, man. She another one. She like, yo, if you ain't gonna play ball, I'm gonna get with this job, right? You know what I'm saying? Anything to stay off the street, right? So G Sims go, yo, you should quit your job and just practice. Rest in peace to G Sims. He said, go to prep. You're only 17. You're only 17, right?
Got a lot of time.
But once again, I told you my gift from God is education. I graduated with a GPA at 80, 4 years, 80 average. I ain't even trying. This shit is easy. So like, I'm gonna go to school regardless. This is light work. My mom's education first. She ain't really jacking this reclass shit. She see her son in the paper. She see the pictures. You know what I'm saying? She like, nah, you out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? My pops, once again, you know, he like, man, listen, you know, he was one of those, that's what your mom's, if she jacking that, then it is what it is. Fred like, nah, be patient. Be patient, I'm telling you. So my coach, he sends the tape to VSU. Fred called out there, but Fred telling me, don't go there. Don't, just chill, be patient. But I'm home, you see all the people you playing against, you see your friends, you see them, they going here, they going there. And you don't want to stay home because of embarrassment. Because everybody in your neighborhood, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? They got my picture in the sneaker store. You know what I'm saying? Right? And you like, damn. Fuck. So anyway, I get out the VSU. I brought up James McNair, P. Rilla. We get out there. Coach trained him. He knew I was coming. He seen my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? He knew I was all city, whatever. He like, yo, don't worry. Come down. We gonna make it work. Now, people in VSU don't even know that because I don't talk on that. And there's a lot of liars out there, too. These guys be Cap City, let me tell you. Because they don't even know that I know already, but I let you talk. I'll talk to you for years and let you lie for years. You know what I'm saying? So I get out there. I meet Pop. That's my man, P. Rilla. Pop go, yo, I'm going to tell you right now. They're going to hit you with this red shirt shit. You're going to get out of there. Get out of here. They're going to hit you with this red shirt shit. Get out of here. He hit me with the red shirt shit.
That's how they do. That's how they do.
Yo. They hit me with the red shirt shit, right? And then they talk about you got to do this practice shit, all this shit. And then I'm looking at some of these dudes as like red shirt. And I'm like, they ain't fucking with Pop. They ain't got the resume like me or Pop. So once again, academics, that's easy. But the school was off the hook. I had a good time, but I got to go because I'm on a mission. Coach Booker come. Coach Trainum get fired. Coach Booker come. Coach Booker kept it a band. He kept it real. Coach Booker said, listen, this CIAA, this Division II, this is a money play. This ain't got nothing to do with talent. He said, for the price, unless you are a blue chip, you know what I'm saying? I was a good player, but I wasn't a blue chip. Blue chip is top 20. You understand what I'm saying? Top 20 in America, right? If you ain't them and you from out of town, at least back then, this is how it went. Coach Booker came. He came from my high school. He came with his guys. Coach Booker said, listen, Holmes, for what the price to give you your scholarship, I could get a big man, a forward, and a guard for the same price that's from this area. Say no more. I got to go. I got to go. So I bust the move. I left there with, like I said, the grades is always good, man. So I left there with like a 3.5. So, all right, cool.
So you left VSU first, then you went to what?
Oh, man, we going to go there. So then I went to FIT for a month, right? I was there with Ray Haskins. Ray Haskins just left LIU. Now, shout out to Ray Haskins. He came to see me in high school. He came to like 4 of my games, you know what I'm saying?
Who was the godfather of the show.
Right.
Yep.
Shout out to Ray, right? But it wasn't what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? I got me taking sewing. They got me taking bodicing classes. I'm like, man, I ain't with this shit. And then Ray ain't on his coaching shit. Ray chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Skate out of there. I go to William Patterson. Horace Jenkins, met my man Jay Smith. Right? Get into some shit out there. Man, listen. Not basketball-wise, some shit off the campus. Some shit on the campus.
I know about William P. for sure.
Nah, but listen, right? We ain't gonna blame everybody because at the end of the day, we gotta look in the mirror.
Right.
So no, I'm not saying it was you. No, I'm just telling you my experience.
No, but you said you got into something off the corner.
I got into some shit on the campus, right?
Okay.
Long story short, Coach Rabimbis, he said, yo, he might have did that shit. He from Brooklyn.
Wow.
So I said, oh, shit, this how we playing? So once again, I'm intelligent. I'm just not a dude that can play ball. I told you I'm smart. I'm ahead of my time, dude. I live real life. Like, basketball is something I love to do, but I'm a human being. Like, I have a life. Like, I'm going to be all right whether I play or not. I'm going to be successful anyway. And you can't tell me that this right here is blue. You understand what I'm saying? So I go to Jose. I go, yo, Jose. Yo, we supposed to go to San Diego, Christmas tournament. I said, so if we go to Cali and somebody say I did something, you going to leave me there and say, yo, he did that. He from Brooklyn. He might have did that shit. So at this particular time, I'm in the principals. Man, fuck this shit. This shit ain't working out for me anyway. Fuck all this shit. So then I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? My mom's again, my angel, guardian angel. She goes, I go back home. She like, well, listen, man, you got to figure this out, champ. What you going to do, man? She said, yo, you smart. You love kids. You love sports. Why don't you just go get your degree in phys ed, man? School was easy. A light bulb just went off in my head. Boop. She said, yo, you can always do basketball. This is my mom's. She goes, it's just a small part of your life. She said, they got pro-am tournaments and all that, right? You love the hoop, you gonna love, you do your own thing. Boom. York College. Coach St. John was in the phys ed department. He said, yo, I want to be a phys ed teacher, man. What's going on? He like, yo, send me the transcripts. Are you still hoop? I said, yeah, I can still hoop, but I'm going for school. Like, it's money time. I got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I get up out of my mom's crib. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He get me in. He see my grades. He go, yo, you ain't got no C's? Because I got all A's and B's. Now, for an athlete from where I'm from, that's unheard of.
Right.
So he like, what? Yo, come up here now. This on the phone. Because remember, we had fax machines then. So I faxed him my stuff. He like, yo, come up here now. I can get you in and register you. So I go there for my degree. Major phys ed. I was only in there for 2 joints. Banged it out. Now, this was an experience of a lifetime. Because now it's like, yo, I done been everywhere. I gotta stay here. I gotta stay here, bro, because it can't be everybody. I gotta look in the mirror, right? So I'm here now. I'm embracing it, but I understand the game. And from my understanding, I understood college basketball. I no longer looked at it the same. I understood that when a coach got a system and he put his finger on you and he wanted to run a certain way, that's the way it is, right? Because at the end of the day, shout out to Coach St. John. I asked him a question one time. I said, yo, why you got me running the offense and I shoot better than him and him? He said, because this is my team. And on my team, this is the role I got for you. He said, because when you get your own team, you run it the way you want it. Now, guess what? That's the realest shit. That's the realest shit somebody said, because you know why? That's a fact.
Facts.
I ain't have to like it.
Right.
This is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I 1,000,000% disagreed, but I respected it. You understand what I'm saying? I understand, you know what I mean? I understood it. And what I do, you know, I tell any kid coming up, go with your gut. You ain't got to go through that shit, man. I went through all that shit. I tell you, all that shit is bullshit. Because once it's over and you move on. It's another chapter. And another chapter is called, you could either go overseas, you could try out for the league, you could start your own movement playing these programs. The game was going to constantly continue, right? All you want to do is enjoy the game and get better. You understand what I'm saying? And people sometimes, we praise people for being recruited to a big time school for what they did in a 1-year span. And maybe they ain't do shit, but people will be like, oh, yo, you know, he went to USC. He ain't do shit. Right or wrong?
Yeah, but in reality, you know, there's levels to this. And maybe that was just the level he was meant to go. Right. Go to this big school, find out it's probably not something that he should have done. Right. But that's just a notch under his belt. Like my guy Shane, the dribbling machine, always say, you know, when I be talking to guys and you tell them, yo, I just bust his ass in a tournament game, dude hit you with the, I went to D1, or I went here and I played there. And it's like, and I can't say, because now I'm playing the what if game. What if I would have went your route? I would have did the same thing to you, right? But then you understand there's different levels and everybody got their right. You know, because I try not to knock dudes.
Oh, no.
This ain't you. This ain't you. I'm just talking from my aspect of it and how I see it, right? And if that's all they got to talk about, that's it, you know? But some guys see the realism of this and see the big picture, like how you kind of explain it, right? And you're not pointing the finger at no one.
Nah.
Like I said, you know, I made some mistakes here and there, and now I realize what it's really about. Yeah. But I never slacked in school. You never gave up on yourself. You could have gave up on yourself. A lot of guys be in your position, totally quit school, give up on themselves, and get back out on the street. You know what I'm saying? So luckily you had the will to endure through all of those situations and still come out on top.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is one of the reasons why we talking today, because I doubt if he points you out and he just like, now he didn't just say you was a good ball player, right? He said this dude was successful, this dude got his own juice bar, he's a good brother, very humble. So he gave me the things that I want to hear.
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to E.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So look, brother, like you said, in life it comes full circle.
Yeah.
Right? You could have just went 180 instead of doing the whole 360.
Right.
Not only you got your bachelor's, but you got your master's.
Exactly. Yep.
Helping the next generation.
Yeah.
17 years. Not too many people can say that.
Yeah.
So when I read that you was an educator, I've been an educator over 20-something years. That's another, I'm like, salute. It's another real one. You know what I'm saying? Had LaWanda Green on last night. She was one of the top players in the city, 2,400 points.
No doubt.
She got recruited by Ohio State and realized, nah, you know what? The Big Ten ain't for me.
Right.
And I don't really think the Big Ten is for New York City players anyway, because it's a robot kind of league and everybody is Mad Diesel. And no, she went to St. Peter's, continued to kill, led them to the MAC Conference Championship and MVP of the MAC.
No doubt.
Found her space. And sometimes you got to leave to do it.
Yeah.
Yours wasn't the court. Yours, were in the books, in the school. And then your entrepreneur skills kicked in. A lot of us who go to school, we just become slaves. We become wage slaves. We don't learn to become business owners. So you didn't just take it to the level of just getting a degree. You took it to the next level and got your own business, man.
Right.
So,
No doubt.
And how it happened, you was motivated through basketball, but that was the only motivation because you said the school came easy to me.
Yeah.
Brother, put a smile on my face, King. It's all good.
Hey, shout out to Maul. Maul in here now. Tell Maul I already took care of you, Maul. You missed it. You late, bro. Maul Robinson, I already took care of you, champ.
Yeah. Gave you a lot of love, man. So when, you said you came home, there was a little difficulty kind of rediscovering yourself because, it took Mom to tell you can still play ball.
Yeah. So what happened was, listen, Coach St. John, as much as I disagree with him, right? I respect him as a man, but he also taught me patience at another level, right? Because one thing about me, if you give me a role, you assign it to me, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? And one of my teammates is in here now, Beast, Mike Thompson. Beast, what up, Beast? And man, we had a lot of fun. I learned, I think I even got better. Now, it goes back to what I said. I'm used to shooting, right? That's my comfort zone.
Yeah.
But he challenged me. You know what I'm saying? So what I would say is Coach St. John challenged me because he put the ball in my hand and he helped me. He taught me, and this is something I couldn't fathom, but I understood it because it works for me now playing with, sometimes when I play with Team Diamond, if Diamond in here, what up, Diamond, Pro-Am. So Coach, this is what Coach would do. He would say, and this is crazy, I can't make this up. He'd say, yo, yeah, 2 points, 9 assists, no turnovers. You played 33 minutes, and we won by 7. That's a great game. What? What? You know what I'm saying? But what he told me was, because I fought him, though. I ain't going to lie. I fought him, man, because it was just, you know what I mean? But he said, listen, you got to get him involved. You got to get him involved. You got to stop this guy right here. You have to run the team. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about this other shit. Don't worry about it because that's not your responsibility. You know what I mean? So I accepted the challenge. I think I succeeded at the challenge. But I also, he still would listen to me behind closed doors because, you can't battle in front of people. And I told him, I said, listen, as a man, you can't coach other men because college, you young men. You can't. This is not a video game. This is not a joystick. You press A and the guy do this. I said, if you as a coach, you watching the game East and West, we playing the game North and South. So we seeing two different things. So I feel like I carried the cross for the dudes behind me because I asked them, I said, yo, just let the guards play because whoever you had before me, that's not me. You can't ask, and I'm not saying I'm this guy, but you can't tell Steph Curry to play like Rondo, and you can't tell Rondo to play like Steph Curry. They both champions.
That's real.
And they both play the same position. So as a coach, you got to be able to adjust to your players. So sometimes after that situation happened, when I watch college, I understand sometimes the people playing is not the best players. It's not. It's not, because once again, he kept it honest with me again. He said, listen, I want the ball to go to this guy. I'm like, yo, but you got him on the wing. He can't even shoot. He said, I don't care. I want it to go here. Now, if you on my team, Beast in here. I ain't gonna say names because I don't throw guys under the bus, but it was guys on the wing. If you a smart defender, you don't gotta fucking guard them on the wing because you know he ain't gonna shoot it. So now the paint is clogged. So as a guard, if you want me to run the team, if I bring the ball down, I pass it right, what are you gonna do with it? How you supposed to get an assist? How's the offense supposed to? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now I'm just saying I'm coming out of my outer body saying this shit don't make no sense because now if we in practice, I know he ain't gonna shoot. What you think when we play against other teams? They know he ain't gonna shoot. So why are we going this way? You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
that goes back to it's all about who's in charge. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who's in charge. And that's it, man. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? But once again, me not quitting, sticking it through, it did make me an overall better player because it helped me add another skill set to my game. So now I could go with Coach Diamond, 41 years old, Diamond in here, call me, yo, come run the team for me uptown. I go uptown, run the team, get everybody involved, go home, we win the game. But I learned that when I was with Coach St. John.
Yeah, because my guy Eric Reaver, New York City ref, said he was a tough cover and had a high IQ, right? So at the time, when you probably think he was just being tough on you, he was expanding your IQ level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Listen,
and
man.
when you scored that 2 points and you had, 14 assists, 10 rebounds, and you know what I mean? And the skills, that added to your game.
It in hindsight,
yes.
In the moment, hell no. Hell no, we ain't jacking that. We ain't jacking that.
Right.
Word.
So did playing in West Fourth reignite your love for the game?
Oh man, woo! You going there? Let's go there.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there.
So at William Patterson, I met a brother by the name of Jason Smith. And Jason Smith, I was so upset with basketball after college, right? But me and him, I met him at William Patterson, so we remained friends. He always knew how to get, he always had little funny jobs, you know what I'm saying? Little legal job, how to get some money. And he calls me up and he goes, yo, you want to play in the tournament? In Jersey. And I'm like,
right.
No, I ain't play ball no more, man. I'm on exhaust, man. I'm like, my career ain't go the way it was supposed to. Man, F this. He like, nah, bro, come out here. Come shake out with me. Don't even let that shit, don't worry about it. That shit ain't about nothing, bro. My mom's, what she told me, yo, it's only a small period of your life, the college part. There is games after that.
Facts.
So I go out to Jersey. Mind you, this dude a year older than me, he asked me to come play. You know who I'm playing for? Him.
Wow.
It's my man. So he Dame dashed it before everybody knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm going to do my own thing. I was like, what? We like 23 years old, 22 years old. So I'm like, yo, who the coach? Coach? Me. Play.
That's who.
Yo, he got me back into it, man. Jay Smith from he really from Michigan, but he lived in Jersey. Jason Smith, man, great brother. Love you, bro. He got me back into it, and he showed me the entrepreneurship of running your own team. He like, yo, why you gonna go play for this guy, this guy, this guy? Didn't that coach tell you when you get your team, you run it your way, right?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So boom. Fast forward, I'm playing with him. We doing our thing. We running through dudes. Me, Jason, my man from Fort Greene, they call Escort. Data, what up, Data? We started a team called Uninvited Guests. Now, Uninvited Guests, if you listen to my story, that's me. It describes everything I've been through. So I came up with the name. And we put our money together. And we said, yo, we gonna do this. And we don't want no superstars. We don't want nobody. And it's not your fault. If you did your thing, cool, but you can't play over here because you ain't got that fire we got. You understand what I'm saying? So we put our money together and we recruited. Man, shout out to Rippy, Deron Rippy. Love you, big bro. I got Rippy. We got Rippy. We got my man Chicken. We got a couple of pieces. And we put it together, man. And we put it, man, we put on a hell of a show for New York City, man. Definitely, man. Definitely. Shout out to Kenny Graham. He welcomed us with open arms. You know, he gave us the opportunity to do us. Shout out to DP out in Gersh. This is before Gersh was Gersh. This was, you know, when it was T-shirts.
Right.
Shout out to Tillery Park. We went to the chip in there. And yo, Ronnie, man, you owe me some trophies, man. We won PS20 back-to-back CTG. You know what I'm saying? Word, man, we did our thing.
And you got the love, like the love back, because a lot of times, I know what it's like to lose the love. Trust me, I've been there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. Like, look, my man Beast in here now. Look, we could have won way more games if he'd just let me play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I put that up there. Yeah,
because once again, listen. I come from humble beginnings, right? I know how to play this game, right? Now, if Beast is a teammate of mine, this dude will go through a wall for anybody that got the same jersey on. So I'm not being biased saying that he grew that for me. He's doing that for everybody on the team, right? So Beast know who got IQ. Beast is a Queen's phenom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making this up, bro. At every coach, sometimes you got to know who your players are. And sometimes you got to let them play. Sometimes that's good coaching. Good coaching. Let them play. You know what I'm saying? I had to say that because B said, you know what time it is. But, so we do uninvited guests. We running through New York City, right? Now, mind you, we all like the same age and we got our own thing going. So now we smacking dudes and dudes is like, oh, they only playing because they put up the money. So then 10 years, no, hold on. So now you go 10 years after that, same dudes playing, now they put up the money. We was 10 years ahead of y'all. We've been doing this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you went to go play for that other coach, and he sat you down for his man. When you could put together your own thing. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, uninvited guests, we did that, man. Had a hell of a time. Shout out to eBay, Farragut, Fort Greene. That's my guy. Shout out to Sheeny. That's my guy, man. We had a lot of fun. Shout out to Chicken. Shout out to Boom. Shout out to Big Todd. Shout out to Carl. Man, we had a hell of a time, man. And what that did was keep me going. Because I got my own team in West Fork now called Juice 101 NYC. Here we are, years later. So since 2006, we in 2022, I've been my own boss across everything. So everything I do, I got my hands on. Except for when I play with Coach Diamond. But when I play with Diamond, that'd be like certain tournaments. You understand what I'm saying? He gave me opportunity to show other parts of my game. So.
Right. So that leads me to my next question. When you learned to boss up, what made you get into the juice bar business?
Oh man, my brother, Stocky Rocky, man, Bad Style Zone. Met him in 113. He was in my homeroom class, 7th grade. Great dude, man, great dude. He pitched it to me. He said, yo, I got this idea. No, he hit me with the first. He said, you want to make some money? I said, yeah. What we talking about? It's legal? He go, yeah. Come on, bro. He said, give me a week. I'm gonna have a layout for you. A week later, he had a whole proposal. You know what I'm saying? My man wrote up contracts. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it, man. And sometimes, you know, when you make investments, you have to invest in people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I made my investment in my brother. You know what I mean? And here we are 3.5 years later, still rocking with Juice 101 NYC. So that's how I got into the juice business. And me being a phys ed teacher, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? That's my field. And, you know, we need help. Health is more important than money. You know what I'm saying? So it was a no-brainer for me.
So, you know, I tell people all the time, you know, especially this past year, I've been juicing heavy. I juice once a day. My favorite is the green machine. You know, I add my secret ingredients for the soul greens from vegetables. You know, the kale, the spinach, the parsley, cilantro, all of those things with my neem green, celery, cucumbers, zucchini, honey, ginger, and garlic, right? Boom. I've been doing that, you know, and I eat a nice meal in the evening, but I found that to work for me. You know, it kept me at a nice weight that I wanted to be in, because dudes still think I'm playing, but nah, I cut out the meat, went straight vegan, and it's been working for me, you know. And I would definitely love to come to Juice Bar one day and definitely support you.
Definitely, man. Love to have. Can't wait to have you, man.
Send me a flyer or two, whatever you're doing. I'll post it on my page and let people know this is where they need to go. You know what I mean? So it's just real like that, fam. We got to help out each other.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Anything I can do for you on my end, I'm willing to do.
No doubt. And tell people where the juice bar is located, and you know where
they so Juice 101 NYC 97-16 101st Avenue, zip code 11416. That's Ozone Park, Queens. We sell health, man. Come through. Acai bowls, juice, smoothies, oatmeal, salads. We rent it out. We rent out the space, so we do events. You know, you want to do a pop-up shop. You want to do a bridal shower, baby shower, birthday parties. We got a backyard, artificial turf, so you ain't got to mess up your sneakers. You know what I mean? Word.
And look, brother, maybe one day I can just come by. You can invite your peoples. We can just talk basketball one day.
Oh, man, that sounds brilliant, man.
You know what I mean?
Brilliant, man. Definitely.
Yeah, that'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. That's dope. So, you know, we talked about, you know, you coming full circle, be able to come back and watch your team win a championship. And, you know, I want to give salute to the whole Blazers basketball staff.
Salute.
That's right. And you guys come to support them. It's a big thing. Through all your trials and tribulations and all your success that you had, if you had anything to change, what would it be?
Nothing. I'm going to tell you why. I look in the mirror, and everything that I've been through makes me me. And I love me. So I wouldn't change nothing, because I'm an example for the ones behind me to take it to another level, and knowing what you don't have to do, what you don't have to go through, who you don't have to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I ain't changing nothing.
That's real. So now I want to get into our top five. Now, you brought some of your people on here.
Right.
You talked about a few.
Right.
The guys past and present. Murry, Bergtraum. We can even talk about some of the girls if you like. All right, because I had Corey Coleman on the show. She represented.
Yeah, shout out to Corey. That's the little homie.
That's right. She represented for the Blazers, for the Lady Blazers. So, who are your top 5 players in Bergtraum history?
Top 5 players. I gotta be biased, man. Rob Martin. I got to, man. Like I said, that dude.
This is your top 5. Nobody
It's
else's.
my
man.
top
That's right.
5, man. Robert Martin. School history. Sam Adams. A lot of people don't know Samuel Adams. Woo! Y'all lucky about that. Oh, Sam. Listen. Sam Adams, you know, he got into a little, he had a situation where he had to leave school. You know what I'm saying? But he was Kevin Garnett in the making. Boom, that boy was cold, babe. 6'5", get it off the rim, play above the rim, handle, pass, shoot. Samuel Adams, boy. I told Sam, I spoke to Sam about a month ago. Sam owed me 2 championships, man. Boy, that's my guy. Sam owed me 2 championships. So Rob Martin, Samuel Adams, all time. I'm gonna be biased again. I gotta go with Jerry Howard. Jerry Howard is the most skilled player I ever seen in my life, right? And even though that's my cousin, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's in his genes that Jerry Pops was one of them guys that, you know, you ever see somebody, they just, whatever they do, they good at it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's Jerry. That's Jerry. They call him the Glazer. He's silk milk. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's effortless. Everything he do. Jump shot. Go to the basket. Left hand. Right hand. Like he sees something, he just do it. So I got, who was that? Rob, Jerry, Sam. Yo, it was a dude they're from Brooklyn. Dude from Brooklyn, he was before me. Like class of 93 from Bed-Stuy. He played for Miss Bailey, but he got like a similar story like mine. He honorable mention because I don't got his name, so he got to be honorable mention. Okay. All right, so where I'm at, Jerry, Sam,
you got 2 more. You got 2 more. You got 2
more.
Yeah.
All time. Oof. Oh shit! Hold on. You said girls too, right?
That's right.
Come on, man. Melissa Rojo. What? Melissa Rojo from Freeport.
Really?
What? You need Melissa Rojo in here. Melissa Rojo scored 1,000 points for Murry Bergtraum. She graduated with me.
Wow.
Melissa Rojo, cold. Jump shot like, I'm going to go with Melissa Rojo. Oh, my last one. Taisha Roberts. Roberts, class of 2000, cold. She from Harlem, I believe. Shout out Taisha Roberts.
Well, and you see how many nice girls was there? Because he didn't even say Epiphany Prince. Like, that's how you know there's so many nice girls.
Oh, no. I mean, no disrespect to Epiphany.
No, this is no disrespect.
No disrespect. No. You got Epiphany Prince. You got Keys. Big Keys.
I'm just saying y'all had so many.
You got Jennifer Butler. Right?
Right. You had Big D. There's a whole bunch of girls that came out of there.
But I'm going with the eye test for me.
Got you.
Melissa Rojo, that's my sister. I love her to death. She was in Bergtraum with me the first day of school, all the way till I graduated. We came in together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, do your homework. Melissa Rojo. She was cold. And Taisha Roberts. Taisha Roberts got 2 championships, I believe. I think she won in 99 and 2000. And she took a year off. That's how cold Taisha was. Taisha ain't even play her sophomore year. She took a year off, came back.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Champion.
Wow, and they just still putting up names too. All right, we're gonna go to the top 5 players you played against.
I got you. Top 5 I played against.
Summer League, West Forth, high school, college, whatever.
I got you. Top 5 players I played against. Abdul Mills from Martin Luther King. That's my brother. Carl Sanders, Grady.
Mm-hmm.
Man, played against. Where I left my head, scratching my head like, damn. Abdul Call. Damn.
Two more.
Nah, 3 more, right? 3 more?
You said Abdul, Carl, and you said
Abdul that I played against.
Yes, okay. 3 more.
All right. You said against. Carl, Abdul. I played against when I was like, damn, this motherfucker tough. Then that's hard, man. That's hard because I don't be looking at dudes like that. I ain't gonna lie. Carl, Abdul. See, because if you go in time frames, then I could do that. But if we go on like,
I'm saying whenever. I'm not saying time frame. This is whenever. Whoever you play the I don't care if it's in Little League, the 8th grade.
Oh shit. Mark Walters. I lost to Mark in the city championship. Mark was
there you go.
Animal.
There you go.
Animal. Mark Walters. Derek Mack.
Okay.
Wiley. Derek Mack.
Gotcha.
Derek Mack. Magic Johnson.
They said D-Mac too, yeah?
Yeah, D-Mac from the Bronx.
And one more.
Played against. Shit. Oh, man. Sebo, man. Fort Greene. Easy.
Okay. All right. Now, brother, I want to test your knowledge if you're a real basketball head and you pass with flying colors so far. Who are your top 5 New York City ball players of all time?
All right, let's go. Top 5 New York City ball players of all time. All right, I got to go with Stephon Marbury, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I'm going off league too, right?
Yeah, fam, it's all you. This is all you.
I'm going Ron Artest. He's a champion. All time. So I got Marbury, Ron Artest, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Connie Hawkins.
Nice.
Going Connie Hawkins. And I'm going to flip a coin between Chris Mullin and Bernard King.
You got to pick one. You only can get 5. This your team right here. This your starting 5.
Chris Mullin.
Chris Mullin, for sure.
So I got Marbury, Chris Mullin, Connie Hawkins, Kareem, and Ron Artest.
Yep. Facts. And you know what's so crazy, right? Because as many people I have on my show, everybody 5s is different. Nobody picks the same 5, which is awesome because that shows you how many great players come out of New York City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then what people start doing, they start putting their own up. They start putting up their own. Well, listen, man. I'm glad we was able to get the show off. I was running a little bit behind, man, because I was at the wake of a great man tonight, Mr. Artie Williams, man. This guy from Brooklyn.
Nah, I know Artie. Artie used to coach my brother at St. Vincent.
See? You see how small the world is? And I thought I heard you say that in the beginning.
Yeah, I know Artie. Rest in peace to Artie. Rest in peace to his twins. His twins, Kyle and Kelly. They passed away. Yeah, Artie. That's a good brother. His wife Betty, his daughter Missy. Yeah. So
wow.
Artie and Betty was at primetime camp with me.
Wow.
Yeah, Betty didn't take no crap from nobody.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
Man. Yeah.
Wow. this look, you can't. I believe the universe works, right, and does things and put things in alignment that we can't even comprehend, right? Because I'm downstairs telling my man, "Are we, just kicking it?" And I'm saying, "Yo, bro, I want to make sure that I dedicate the show to Artie tonight."
Yeah.
And I'm interviewing a guy who knew the man who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Artie was an educator.
Yeah, I worked with
wife.
him. Yeah, I worked with him at Mondepores. I'm still at Mondepores. You know what I'm saying? So me and Artie, worked side by side, and also have a mentor program where he also helped out a lot when he was at the school, and just seeing this man deal with kids in a certain way, those things rubbed off for you. Knowing he was a great husband, a great father, all of those things, a stand-up man and wasn't afraid to tell you he loved you. You know what I'm saying? Like those things that real men do, Artie was, man. So he's definitely gonna be missed, and I'm glad that you got a chance to know him, brother. It means a lot to me, fam.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm blessed to know Artie, man. Artie is he's a great human being. He was a great asset to the world, man. He helped a lot of black men, black boys become men.
We couldn't have planned this no better than this, man.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. Yeah.
Your brother, again, let's not be strangers. You know what I mean? I know we're gonna have some time off next week. We both got some time off, right?
Right.
Coming up. So, I'm definitely gonna try to get out there and holler at you and check out the juice bar. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm humble. I'm honored. Shout out to E. Thanks for the love, E. Thanks for the introduction. I want to say peace and love to everybody in New York City who laced them up, man. I got nothing but love for everybody, man. Word.
That's right, man. I appreciate you, brother. And thank you, Eric, for making this connection, man. Salute, brother.
Salute.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.